So don't give justification. This is the reason we are unhappy. This is the reason. This is how the world is. The world will give you input to justify things. But understand this one thing. Self-justification is equal to self-crucifixion because you miss out the opportunity for rectification. So let us directly understand, what are the qualities of love? What is love? I'm not going to define. You define. Because people say, I love chicken, I love cake, I love ice cream. This is not love. But what are the qualities of love? If I say it's a sugar, it has to be, sweetness of the sugar. If I say water, wetness of the water, heat of the fire. In similar way, what are the qualities of a person who says that I love someone, or what are the qualities of love? First, you ask for yourself, do you have all the qualities what I'm going to say? The first quality, love will never find mistake or fault on a person. If you're finding fault on someone, you're not in love with them. Rather, it will guide them, it will correct them, it will enhance them, it will facilitate them to change from the mistake they're doing. They will never say that you're doing a mistake. They will never find a mistake, they will never find fault on a person if they're love with someone. So you will not find mistake, you will not find fault on them, rather you will guide them to bring them back to the right track. Second one, you will never keep the track of the past. Many people do this mistake. They will bring the past. They will make sure they make them feel guilty. No matter how much years you have been in deep love, one small moment of making someone to feel guilty, you spoiled everything. You're not in love. You pretend like you are in love. You've been pretending for all these years. A person who is in real love will never keep the track of the past. That too in the present age, due to social media, they take the past record from the Facebook or from Instagram and keep disturbing them in a very bad way. With the level of intelligence and intellectual capacity we hold, taking effort to harm someone is not acceptable. That too, planning and doing it is totally not acceptable. Let me not get into it, but look at the second aspect. When you love someone, you will not keep the track of the past. You will only give energy to create a future. You will not bring the past and disturb them. You will never bring the past. If you do that, mark my word, you will win the fight, but you will lose the love. Even at the time of fight, by mistake, you should not do that. By mistake, if you do that, you mark my word, you will win the fight, but you will lose the love. The third one. I'll come back to third one a little later. Let us go to fourth one. Fourth one is very simple, but one has to realize it. You cannot forget anything. As a human being, you cannot forget anything. It's a nature that the past reference will automatically come. You will not be affected by it. They've done a mistake to you. That may be true. Genuinely, they've done something mistake to you. Now, when you love someone, you have the capacity to forgive. The power of all power is not having the ability to control someone, having the ability to forgive someone. You won't believe it. This makes you equal to God. No matter how much ever faith you possess in God, that will not make you equal to God. That will only take you near to God. But when you add the power of forgiveness, you are having the ability to forgive someone. You have the power of God. You are equivalent to God. So always make sure to your loved one, you speak positive and make them feel positive, and you always forgive them. When everything is going right, you're making them to feel positive, you're appreciating them, that anybody will do. Any Tom, Dick and Harry will do. But you being a person who is determined that I'm going to live a life of quality with full of peace and love, where I exhibit peace and love to everybody, where I'm the source of harmony in everywhere, where I make sure that because of my presence, that they feel that, love and harmony because of my presence. You need to hold this. Your presence will be positive when you have the quality to forgive people. You cannot forget things. It's impossible. Don't try to do that. But you can forgive people. Now come to the third one. Because third one is very important. Even though Shastra is listing out in this order, I want to say the third one in the fourth order. Because I feel this is very, 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 very important. When you are in love, you should not judge people. You're living a life of judgment and expectation. But when you are in love, you should just accept them as they are. That is what makes the human feel so high, so loud, so protected. It's very easy to practice it with your, children, but I'm telling you to practice this with your spouse, not even to someone outside the family. Sometimes you don't even practice it with your children once they grow, because you have the band. Till this age, I will behave like this with my children. Once they become an adult, I will change my behavior. These are all nonsense. Even they are 30, they're still your children. But the point remains, you are also a child to God. You think you're a mother to someone, father to someone, but still you are a children. But these are the qualities of love. Out of 5, I have mentioned 4 things. What is the first one? You will never and ever find mistake and fault. You will never keep the track of the past. You will never bring the past. You will only give energy to create a future. Third, I have told you, it's very important. Stop judging people. That too in relationship, never do that. It's okay. Even if they do the mistake, you tell them it's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. Then don't expect so much from them. Accept them. Accept them. There is no such thing called I love you. I tell my students, in fact, you can start practicing it. Just keep telling your loved one every day, not when it's required, even when it is not required. Use this mantra. Just keep telling them, I am there for you. In front of I am there for you, no other mantra is as powerful like this. That's what in our Tamil Sastra it says, Yamurukka Bayame. When you say this to your loved one, you are a God in physical form. Mark my word. Just accept them. Just tell them what you've done is wrong. What you're doing is a mistake. That's okay. I may not like what you're doing. In fact, I hate you for what you've done, but still, I am there for you. That's the voice that God is always telling you within you. And you start telling it to people. Think of this one simple quality. If every human being has got another soul who's always telling that person that I'm there for you no matter whatever you do, you think that so-called depression, stress will have a possibility in human world? 100% not possible. I'm giving my personal promise. I'm giving a conscious promise. I'm not using the word commitment, a conscious promise after a long time. When every human being start living a life of this quality, and when you start saying to your loved one, I am there for you. You're not just a human. You are a God in human form. Think of every one who has got someone in life to say this for them. Nobody will never be a failure. Guruji, I don't have anyone telling this to me. You be the one. You be the one. Because that is the 5th quality of love. Love is not only, loving someone. Real love will give the power to the person to love themselves. Do you understand? This is the 5th quality of love. When you love someone so truly and genuinely, that is not just a love. A real love will give power to a person to love oneself, to love his own self. And you will have this power to do this to someone only when you love your own self. Here comes the catch. Only when you have the power to love your own self, you can give the power to someone to love their own self. So always remember it. These are the qualities of true love. And don't take it light. I'm again repeating it. Of all possible powerful mantras in every religion, in every custom, this is the most powerful mantra. Just look at your loved one and say, let us drop the past. Let's make a new beginning from here. And no matter what, I will give my conscious commitment. I am there for you. When God is telling this to you all the time, what stops you to tell this to your loved one? Start saying this. I am there for you. I am there for you. I'm saying it with all the pride. If you start doing it, you are God in human form. You are God in human form. That is the power of love. And that is the power of love. Am Brahmasmi.